A lot of people have said, oh, they won't be used to the European banter, so to speak, and all this. But for me, if they don't win the event, I'll be surprised. No pressure, guys.
No pressure, guys. Ton is rooting for you, but personally, I'd like to see them choke, just so that they're not actually winning the event. However, I can't actually see it. I mean, of course, this is their first game. We'll see how this goes, and we are getting things underway now on this Capture the Flag bootleg. Now, same scenario as before. We will jump straight on board with Apex.NA, see how they can go, and we will go on board with Scumpy.
Yeah, going to be on board with Scumpy using this ACR red dot sight again, and he's probably going to push down the right-hand side with the rest of his teammates. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Merc and Scumpy pushing down this right-hand side. As said, using the ACR red dot sight, Merc also using the ACR with their stuns and grenades flying over now. And we're going to see the first kill taken by Big Timer onto Raz in the middle of the map with that MP7. And we're going to see Scumpy move around this right-hand side, check to the bricks area, and he sees first shots. Big shots by Scumpy to get the headshot. Big kill by Tyrone as well, and that is forward down. Fourth guy respawning now as Rambo Ray's just taking out Stooms. Scumpy's going to move to the back there. Big shots onto the back player there. Raz has been taken out as Big Timer takes that flag away.
So Big Timer kicked things off there with a very nice three-piece run in, and he is pulling that flag all the way down this right-hand side for them. Now Scumpy's just checking the spawns, making sure nobody's coming at him. Takes out one there at the market, ran over that dormant flag. Now I don't think there's actually anybody from Seahawks that even got remotely close to stopping that flag. So Scumpy straight on the spawn kills here. Yeah,
big play by Scumpy there. Got a lot of different kills down that left-hand side and right-hand side. Big play by him. They'll open it up. WBR2 and the Big Tyrone going 3-0 with a flag cap. Nice support from his team though. 3-1 only. Everybody else only dying one more time. And it's not looking good for Seahawks at the minute. They are getting pinned in by this Apex North American team. We are currently still on board with Big Time.
Yeah, we're watching Big Time run down this left-hand side. Actually takes out Bracci there as he's pushing into the middle. And that is actually 4 down there for Seahawks, 1 down for Apex.NA, and Big Time is actually pulling this flag all the way down this left-hand side now. This is actually their second pull. He's going to push this into the back left-hand spawn as well. So he's taken the safest option for him to capture this flag.
Yeah, Seahawk have managed to get a couple of kills back here, but I think Big Time is going to put this flag in there. It's going to be 2-0 to Apex.NA. Very nice play by them there, as he's going to be using this MP7. He doesn't have a lot of bullets set, but he's just going to sit defensively. Well played there, as Bracci is pushing down this left-hand side, takes out Scumpy with the ACR. And Big Time is just going to still chill in this corner. Very nice play by him. All he needs to do is wait about. He pops out at the right time and he chokes his shots a little bit. Gets turned on by Raz. Raz just turns on there. Big Timer there. Big play by Raz. Scumpy does take him out for the flag return though, and he gets that put back onto his base. And Scumpy's going to move up through the middle as Merc takes shots as well. Shots fired through mid-map. Merc takes him out through the floor. Big play by Merc there. Rambo Ray pushing down the right-hand side. A lot of kills going on here as the flag does get taken by Rambo. Scumpy's going to have to watch his left-hand side. A big grenade by Zen Raz there. Well, actually, I don't think it's Raz. I'm calling him Raz, you know. I'm pretty sure it's... let's have a look. Well, it's not Mascot, it's not Stooms, and it's not Bracci.
Would that make it Jarman then?
So Jarman. Nice play by Jarman there to get the turn on.
So Zen Raz is actually Jarman, guys. He's clearly playing on another account. But anyway, that push was actually shut down there from Raz as well. So Jarman, sorry, I do apologise. It's actually quite difficult when they have the incorrect game text. But anyway, Apex.NA are on another push there. Brach and Mascot both getting huge grenade kills to prevent a actual pull there from Apex.NA.
Yeah, Big Timer just moving down this right-hand side with the MP7, checking up onto the bricks now, and he is going to eventually take out Mascot. Nice play there. Big shots on the guy in the back green as well. He's going to whip out his Python, but could not do much about Stooms coming to his left-hand side. Stooms gets the 2 pieces. He's going to get a third. No, he is not, because Scumpy just comes up and cleans him in there with the drop shot. Nice play by Scumpy, who's going to move towards the spawn trap.
Oh, getting grenaded there as he went for that left-hand side spawn, flicks back, takes out Mascot in the middle, jumps around the side again, takes out Bracci, goes for a third, doesn't actually manage to take out Stooms. Stooms running straight down the middle. He's the only person far enough up that can actually prevent that. Oh, Jarman there actually trying to do that, but unfortunately that was actually still capped from Apex.NA, so that means they have gone 3-0 into the lead here, and this is definitely, they're using this as a warm-up game, Ton.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're really seeing the full extent of what they're doing. I mean, Scump, you nearly see what he can do there. You know, he just got a 3-piece off the bat like it was nothing, and well, he'll definitely be one to watch later on in the tournament. We are currently on board with Big Timer running down this left-hand side with the MP7, taking his time though. Very nice play here, just slowing the play up a little down this left-hand side. He might just hold it for his team. Yeah, he has spotted Jarman, and he does eventually take him out with the headshot as Bracci takes out Rambo, and that is 4 down as the Apex team shout for them to go for that pull now, and it's good rotation you see from the Apex team. I mean, he's holding that left-hand side with the MP7. He's primarily the flag runner for Apex. So all he's going to do is sit down this left-hand side and stop anybody cutting off the road. Oh, he gets absolutely destroyed by Mascot though. Nice play there Of course, the MP7 bullets did not necessarily kill him quick enough. Rambo's pushing down the center side, gets taken out by Stooms as Bratch takes out Merc as well. You have Scumpy moving down the right-hand side.
Yeah, Monkey's just going to push up on this right-hand side now. Actually getting outshot there from Bratchy at that marker. Now, that is not something you see happen all the time. Now, Mascot in a gunfight here with Big Timer. And like you say, Ton, the Americans do actually seem to rotate roles a lot better than what the European players do.
Yeah, their teamwork is second to none, really. I mean, if somebody's not covering somewhere, you're using an SMG, you're using a pistol, you're using a sniper, you cover it. And that's nice shots by Bratchy on the Scumpy at the end there, but that is going to be 3-0 going into half-time. Big play by the Apex team, get themselves warmed up here. That's going to be 3-0 going in the second half. And we are going to jump on board with Seahawk.
Yeah, we've just brought up the scoreboard there and see who's particularly doing well. Of course, kill-to-death ratio doesn't always matter, but not going to lie, it does look as if Seahawks are holding their own against Apex.NA. They're on the scoreboard, but of course Apex.NA are dominant with them all on the double figures, kills-wise anyway, and all of them are positive as well. So anyway, we are moving on board with the Seahawks, see how they can play on this second side now. Of course, they are on the more favourable side now, so that could have an influential factor. However, they have got the great number of 3 flags to come back against Apex.NA, which is an impressive feat for any team, let alone Seahawks, who I believe have only actually picked up one of their players this weekend.
Yeah, it's happened a lot, hasn't it, actually? I've heard a lot of people are switching over seats during the weekend, which is a bit of a peculiar thing to do, but we are currently on board with Bratchy using the ACL red dot sight as the flag has been taken by Merc. He's going to run that straight down the road, and Bratchy's going to have to do some big work to stop him in here, but he's going to go around the outside of the statue. Shots are being fired and taken by Bratchy. He's managed to stay alive as Rambo Ray coming up big with the 2-piece there, and Bratchy's not going to be able to do much about that. He is chasing the guy with the flag, but it's taken out by Merc. Brilliant cover play by the Apex team as Jarman can't do anything to prevent it. That's going to be 4-0, ladies and gents.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was nice work there, unfortunately, there from Bratchy. Big time getting the turn on Stooms there. And Mascot left alive just to cover this flag. He has got Jarman with him in the middle map, who has just taken out Scumpy. So it's just a case of defending it at the minute, not letting it get any worse. Hopefully catch Apex.NA on the counter-attack. Mascot pushing up there, just managing to take out, and then getting taken out by a Rambo Ray there, as they are actually pulling this flag. Stooms left to defend, not actually managing to take him out, pushes into that middle, and it looks like he's actually got away with this, Rambo.
Yeah, it looks like that was very good play by Rambo there. He could have stuck a run just to make sure that he did manage to get away with the flag, but Stooms does get the 2-piece there. Merc coming up with the kill on the Raz as well. Stooms is going to do something special to get this flag with this big play by Merc there with the pistol, and he is going to put that in. That is going to be 5-0. You know, Seahawks, you might feel bad you can be 5-0, but actually, you know what? We're speaking a lot about Apex.NA here, but we haven't seen the other big teams coming into it yet.
No. But of course, there is a distinct lack of big team action so far from EGL. Of course, it is already, what, 5 o'clock, is it?
Yes, but I have been speaking to Razza, and apparently we are going to be on schedule as 3 down for the Apex team there. Very nice defending there, but yeah, apparently we are going to be on schedule by about 3 AM tonight.
When it hits 3 AM, guys, we will have caught up with ourselves. So I think this evening is going to mean a lot of fighting over the stream, because there will be some big games coming up this evening. Yeah, very big games going to be coming up. Of course, whoever, after this round, this is the second round now, coming to the third round, that's when you're going to start getting the bigger names against each other, which is going to make for some brilliant lineups, definitely. It's going to be brilliant. But we currently are on board with Seahawks, who are currently 2-0 down in the second half, 5-0 down overall in this first map. Capture the flag here at EGL, sponsored by THQ, Doritos, Mad Cats, and Caliber 11. Of course, you can go to our Facebook page, EGL Pro, and to the Caliber 11 USA page. Like both them pages, you go back to the EGL page and comment on the Caliber 11 and post on there, and you can win yourself one of them, a very tasty little vaults, hang your head set up on everything. Nice little things for your Xbox. Yeah, really, they retail actually at £60, so for a free competition you might as well enter. It doesn't hurt for trying. No, big Tyrone coming up with the 2-piece there as Bratchy's going to move back into the middle of the map. Scumpy going big onto Seahawk though, and he's getting a lot of kills. We're going to whack the scoreboard up to see what's happening here. Rambo Ray killing Bratchy down the left hand side. If we just look, Rambo Ray going massive at the moment, 22 and 14. His big Tyrone takes him out, going 18 and 10. Of course, we're not seeing some huge slate apart from Rambo. The rest of the team having an alright game. That has the flag has been pulled, and it's probably going to be 6-0 though. It does look as if Jarman has a lot of work to do here. Yeah, I mean, this flag has been pulled up road now. It's interesting to see that this is always the safer option to pull up road, and it's one that Apex.NA do actually take quite often, with the exception of the time when Rambo had to pull into the middle, but they have actually capped that flag, so that does make it 6-0, which I'm not going to lie, we did sort of expect against Seahawks. but not taking anything away from Seahawks. They have played well at points, but it just shows the dominance that Apex.NA can actually hold.
You know, you look at the Seahawks lined up, and it isn't a bad team. They're not bad at all, but you know, Apex have really shown their dominance in this first map. We're coming up to 45 seconds to go with 3-0 in half, and may even go into the final few seconds where we're going to get a flag. I think Raz has showed himself a little bit too early. Mr. Mike was aware of the situation as Rambo picks up another kill in the mid-map, but Rambo gets another nice kill onto Brachi there in the middle of the map. Big ooh from the crowd at the end there, and that is going to be 4-0 on this side. And that is going to make it
7-0 overall.
7 now. Well played by the Apex guys. It's going to be coming up big with the 2 pieces. Rambo gets his another kill in there. That's currently 4 down. Nothing Seahawks can do about this. Could Optic. Sorry, Optic. They are not Optic, but no more. They are Apex.
They are Apex, and they could actually pull that in the time. I mean, they pulled that with, what, 18 seconds left on the clock, so if they haven't been stunned throughout that, they can actually do it. And Seahawks teams has resorted to a sniper. He knows that that game has been over now for quite a while, but that was very nice play there from Apex.NA, of course, starting their tournament strongly with what was a 7-0 capture the flag victory over Seahawks. So